There we go. Finally. Getting dark in here. Yes. Let's see what we can do. Oh. I got... Oh, what? Ah! What the fuck is happening? I don't know. I like... What? Coming. I lock onto you. No. Well, he's just standing there. He's taking the hits. Quite good for me. Is there anyone else here? Nope. That is good. Friends. Let's go to quest area. Continue traveling down the road below. Hooray! See someone there. Hello there, my young lady.
I wonder what's left of that wreck Cedric mentioned.
If the Karen attacked the boat, it's not likely to be much. We're looking for traces of the beast, not boats.
Like, is this only one? The broken bridge here. Far down below. Down to business. Let's get down to business. It's gonna be very good. Mulan. Whoever. That's it. Long way down. But let's get down.
I'm glad you're here.
Oh, I found the beast. I hear
See those
bubbles.
footprints?
Yeah, strange place for an evening walk.
Unless you're looking for adventure.
But what about the village? I mean, he's talk to her. Journal. Oh, I got one talent to use. Oh, I can spend more on workmanship, magic, alchemy. Journal. All right. Alright, I need a piece of the mucus. Good to have a piece. I need to get wet.
Medallion's vibrating.
Alright, trying to switch up a bit. There we go.
Nice to run into some old friends.
Almost brings a tear to your eye.
Let's examine the traces of the Karen and get out of here.
Found a sprain. We'll want that. I found take some medication. To me. So how many do I have of those? I will not drink potion yet. Can be a piece of. Yes.
Wait a minute.
What are you going to do?
Cast a simple diagnostic spell. It should answer a few questions. This monster's sick, Geralt. It's dying.
How much time does it have left?
A few years? Perhaps a decade and change?
Too long. What's wrong with it? Any information could be useful.
The diagnostic spell showed that some of the cells in its body have mutated.
What else?
The Kalen's highly venomous.
Any ideas for an antidote?
Your Witcher's metabolism should neutralize small doses of the toxin. But if I were you, I wouldn't rely on my mutations alone. An Ostmark potion should do the trick.
I know the herb, but haven't the faintest where I might find it around here. I need to think, figure out how I want to fight the Karen. Maybe I won't need the potion.
Do what you will, but don't say I didn't warn you. Sheila might be eager to get this done, but before you go see her, ask some of the locals about Ostmark. You could try Cedric. Here's the formula for the potion. I need to take care of some things. Manage without me for a while? See you.
Ivan. So goose potion. here. Let's do some cool. And the quest is over there. I shouldn't explore anymore. Go back to the village. I can deal with the quest and come back later. Have to climb this first. There's to heaven above. Gabriel said the widow Miski. Oi! Oi on you too! Welcome to the stream, pal! How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing fine. But I don't know. So tell me about your day. How it has been. Has it been good? Nice or anything like that? Who knows? Well, you know, of course, but I don't know. I cannot presume anything. Not these days. It's quite alright. Here. Israel Reyes! Welcome, buddy! How are you doing, man? Are you doing good? Hopefully you are. Meanwhile, I'm just running around. Crazy. Sometimes lags, sometimes it doesn't. I have no idea how to fix it, it just happens. Can be because of the village is loading up. Yeah, probably the village. I'm good, how are you? Well, I'm really good, thank you for asking. I just gonna try to beat this game though. It might take a while. Because I'm eager to try out Witcher 3 later. Look lively, people! Here I
I
come.
think the stew's ready.
Quiet woman. Artist at work.
Up here then.
Come with Joe.
Talked. In the evening. Check the journal. Evening.
Larita wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Alright then, I will come back after dusk. And it says it's after dusk.
Larita wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Are you done? Paid. Midnight, huh?
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
With these cunts, Laredo couldn't protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth.
He's succeeded so far, Roach.
The port is rotting away and this prick throws fireside feasts.
Oh. Drunk?
A ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Fuck.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Peasants in
Add
uniforms.
plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
True.
What do you need, ugly?
Ugly,
Well, you ain't exactly handsome.
but...
I wouldn't worry. Women prefer ugly men to groomed dandies. And you're ugly something mighty. Care for a romp?
Can't just now, but I'll find you later in town. What's your name?
Margarita.
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance, as I say it. I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
Just go with your specialty.
All right, it'll be my standard rate.
Draw him away from the ballista while you're at it.
Slap me hard and call me stupid. Trying to put one by me? That'll cost you more.
How's that?
Surcharge on special requests. Those are the rules.
Let me think it over. A favor for a favor?
There is one thing you could do for me.
And that is?
Myron and Alphonse, 2 of Laredo's thugs. Give them a good thrashing, and I'll even blow...
I stirred up enough trouble as it is during the execution.
No need to stir trouble. Just humiliate them some ways.
Consider it done. Myron and Alphonse.
Teach them a lesson yet?
Not just yet.
Right?
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend
Did
an
you
ear
hear?
for less than 10 orans.
Greetings.
What you want, old man?
I was looking to test my strength. Arm wrestling.
What do I stand to gain?
Nothing, because I'll thrash you.
And if I win?
You'll have beat a Witcher, so I guess that gets you bragging rights.
Are you that Geralt fella? The Grey Wolf?
Yes.
Alright. Let's begin.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle
There we
got
go.
a story for you.
Damn the dogs! The old man got me. I need to eat. Build up a bit. I don't like freaks.
And I don't like oafish no-necks.
What do you want, mutant?
To try my luck. Arm wrestling.
I'm gonna crush you, mutant.
Save the boasting till later. Let's do this.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one. A little lad was skipping down the path. Plough-all, plough-all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough-all, plough-all. Oh, you arse-fuck, dirty rotten scum. Plough-all, plough-all.
And I beat them both.
Again, and I'll fuck him up.
I hate mutants like you.
I know, I know.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Myron and Alphonse.
Teach them a lesson yet?
Of course.
All right. I'm off to give the boys some diversion.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one. A little lad was skipping down the path. Plough-all, plough-all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough-all,
Care
plough-all.
for a little diversion, brave one?
I'm
on duty.
Oh, come on. Your comrades are well at it having their fun. Why should you be any worse?
You've had your song.
Let's go.
Care for some real diversion?
Alright then.
How was it?
Tits like that you could conquer all two. Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
And she stands in the
Into
herbs.
the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
Alright.
They say witches have no need to plough.
No passage.
And we know.
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
Again.
Yes?
Do we wait until the Honorable Lady is done with the Venerable Hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
My
Alright.
apologies, gentlemen. I could not help overhearing your conversation.
What do you want?
In point of fact, it's a matter for the Witcher. I have an offer.
An offer. Interesting.
I suspect you did not come to Flotsam for pleasure alone.
You suspect right.
Do you know about the monster in the river?
Might have heard something.
I expect someone will hire you to deal with it sooner or later. Thus, I presume that
Stop presuming, expecting, and concluding. Just tell me what you want.
our honored host is in possession of part of a trap, built especially for the beast in question.
Go on.
Around back, there's a storage area where Laredo keeps the treasures he confiscates from merchants and travelers. There are heaps of things out there.
Let me guess. You know exactly where I need to look.
Precisely. I saw Laredo's men carrying the contraption across the garden in a crate. They placed it on a platform by the wall, beyond which lies the craftsman's district.
Why are you telling me?
Why? We need to be rid of the beast as soon as possible. Good luck.
All right. I'll distract the guard. You sneak behind the house.
Brilliant as ever.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts
Soldier,
of liquor.
report to me immediately.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's
What do you
got a
want?
story for
Shut it, soldier.
So long as
Have respect for your superiors or spend the rest of your life on the King's galley.
Apologies, sir.
I need to find. Why didn't I need to stun him? I'm here. Thing. Better to stun them. I don't have to deal with them later. The pen. Found mostly what I'm looking for.
You forget who you're dealing with, Commandant.
You must think me an idiot.
I cannot help myself. You take guardsmen off the streets to guard carpets, fabrics, and spices pilfered from merchants. Do you have any grasp of the responsibility that rests with you?
Don't teach an old man to piss, sorceress. I've ruled Flotsam for years.
Flotsam is ruled by a fear of your death. That fear rules even you.
I've made my demands perfectly clear.
Like a crying babe deprived of its rattle. In time, Commandant, they'll hang you by the neck from a roadside tree like a regular bandit. And rightly so, for you're no better.
Your time will come too, sorceress. They'll pile kindling at your feet.
Enough. Fear has confused you. Think over what I said and give your answer before it's too late.
Get back. Or anyone noticed us?
Accept a fireside feast with copious amounts
Good
of
guy.
liquor.
Didn't like him from the start.
Laredo's storing valuable gifts from the merchants right here. He may be expecting Yorvith to attack. I overheard the Commandant talking to Sheila. I couldn't pinpoint the topic of their conversation, but it seems to me he's angling for something.
We'll see what he has to say.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. You're
Man of the Shadows.
Go in. They await you.
Where are we to go? I'd hardly call this a hut.
You, I mean you, sir, cannot enter. We've been ordered to let in the Witcher, but no one else.
Son of a bitch. Fine. He wants to play hard, we'll play hard.
I don't want any trouble. I'll call for support.
No need. Tell Laredo I got the message.
See you, Roach.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one. A little lad was skipping down the path.
Alright then.
No passage.
Alright then.
Here to see the Commandant.
We have business to discuss.
Good luck. He's in a foul mood.
Why?
Entry only on the Commandant's express orders. Off you go.
No.
Finally!
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo then. If you're telling the truth, Yorveth's got raw blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
What about Vernon Roach? Why didn't you let him in?
Roach? Know the aura that surrounds him? Men like him act first and think later. And when they act, almost inevitably innocent blood flows. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the Elven bandits for years now.
A local conflict, none of my business.
You killed some elves on the riverbank outside Flotsam.
We were attacked.
You failed to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Laredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Yorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
I'm surprised they haven't turned on you already.
How so?
The town guards treat non-humans like shit. Frankly, I don't know what keeps them here.
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they'd face in the forest. But I grant you, those acts of, insubordination need to be stopped. Soldiers are simple men. When you see your mate die, a Scoia'tael arrow in his throat, it's hard to look favourably at the elf who sells your wife coloured kerchiefs. You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
You detest non-humans.
I detest Yorveth, the coward who hunts the innocent instead of facing soldiers. I detest that horse son who murders women and children while claiming that he fights for freedom. He's a monster, Geralt. He's the evil I protect people from. And anyone who helps a monster becomes a similar monster to my mind.
Enough. I get it.
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I have an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake, and Bernard Laredo's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarfs will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step, Geralt. That's how you build trust. You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The Kairin has blocked all boat traffic. I'm losing tolls. That is, the trading post is losing revenue. Kill the Kairin and I'll declare your friends acquitted of their crimes. Then Zoltan can take you to see Yorveth.
I'm a Witcher. I don't work for free.
Of course you don't. Help us capture the Scoia'tael commander, and you'll be rewarded generously, straight from the trading post's treasury.
I'll see what I can find out.
You stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell.
Oh, I can take his items without getting anything for it. Uh-huh.
No passage.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orange.
No passage.
No passage.
Don't forget your blade.
Alright then. I won't take me. What? Like hell. Finally. Perhaps I can make it a robust board. I got it a pig. Right here. There's nothing to do here. Dawn. One is still alive here. Yes, the forge.
So.
Trade him. Synd about water.
Calm down. So how?
What's the?
Fine mess you have here. Something's trouble. Stealing bread from the mouths of the craftsmen. Elves wandering.
That is, it's bad.
Actually eat.
Spuds? Why Spuds? Because he's a human like us. He sweats, he bleeds. He eats spuds too.
Let's see if the dwarf can craft it.
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right at the household?
So.
Let's do a poker game then.
My place is there.
It goes.
God's bless.
I didn't mean to. Was not too long ago.
I tell him, I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch and your life.
What did he say?
Hello.
Play it then.
Throw a dog outside in this.
A fine mess you have here. Dwarves stealing bread from the mouths of honest.
Greetings.
How's it living?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, Shorty's told me about his 16 children. Nice to know.
Glad to.
I think.
Who's the?
Sorry.
And here I thought Roach's board. The massacre.
And
Don't. How's it?
No,
I think.
Oh, so annoying.
I know you. I can see your
All right, fess up.
The king's dead, and the Scoia.
Yada yada. The Scoia'tael are blamed for everything in this country, from bad crops to bad marriage.
I was there. I saw it. The assassin escaped with the help.
I guess
the Rito sensed that already.
Fertilized by the elf's rotting corpse, his career will blossom somewhere.
You gave Vernon a full report on Flop.
They've got some amazing women at the brothel. You should take a look. One.
You know what
A town like any other. It's got a. That's what an ordinary man would say. I saw a robbery sanctioned by law. Town watchmen laughing as they confiscated goods, all the while talking about how they'd finally bring order to the town. I saw drunk. I know these things happen everywhere, but here, it's not motivated by hatred or misguided attempts at meting out justice. People are driven by cold calculation. I only know gossip. Things folk have been saying since Demavend's death. People are throwing out blame left and right. One day it's the elves, another the Nilfgaardians.
Let me guess. The suspects also include a Zeracanian alchemist and a group of half.
Bold theory, Matt. But the mob comes up with even better. Know what? Frankly, the most worrying effect of these assassinations is the chaos they've unleashed in people's minds.
What do you mean?
I mean chaos. People don't know what to think, who's good and who's evil.
So, Mr. Master Spy, what's new in...
Eddern's in trouble. Henselt and his great army are near...
Well, yep.
Like all little boys, he likes to play with his soldiers. But I don't think Kedwin will have an easy time.
Who's she?
A peasant girl and self-proclaimed commander of something called the...
Fighting women? I'm having...
What have you...
My own death.
I saw that with my own eyes, as I've told you many times. Yennefer gave her life to save yours. I mean, how the devil can you be here now? I hear...
Dandelion, I've had a flashback or two. Good to see you, Zoe. What are you doing?
It's a dog's life, Geralt. You work your fingers to the bone for 6 years, you listen to the tirades of that old tyrant Brecken. Then she breaks there out. Fuck it. Out of sight, out of mind. Farewell to Eudora, the I'm a plain merchant.
How are those biceps holding up?
Hard as a bull's bollocks. Arm wrestle.
We ought to try it.
I'll arm wrestle you.
Show me those.
Alright then.
Your hands like a vice.
It wasn't easy.
If you ever run into my old mates Yarpin or Sheldon, promise me you'll take them on. You'll be surprised.
How are you killing?
At present, polishing gems for Sheila de Jewel? Not quite. The sorceress is building a magical... Got so enraged one time.
I spoke to the Commandant.
That fucker's only waiting for an excuse. What?
How do you know?
Heard it by chance. Saw him walking through the port one night, talking to himself, that batty bastard. He mentioned that Yorvith must sense it. He's doing...
Is there a good...
There's a small smithy by the wall. Quite basic. The tools probably remember the conjunction of the spheres, but it'll do for weapon repairs. They also enhance... Just don't do anything that'll make you look like Dandelion at the opening of a new brothel.
You look... Too strong for me. Here's what you're owed.
Your pubes white too?
How's it living with rats? Glad.
I...
And
Oop.
Say something, or did you just fart?
Yeah, I did use fart.
Welcome.
The problem is that the fuck is wrong.
Keep staring and your eyes will pop out. Who wants more beer?
Freak.
Punches lights out!
I guess the crisis
A
ain't
pleasure
what-
to see you. I believe we met in Vizima.
Care for a game?
Right then.
You lose. Care for a game?
Come on.
You lose. Care for a game?
What do I lose on?
You lose.
How do I lose? I don't get this game.
Never again.
There we go.
You win.
What do you want?
Careful.
I'll play.
Keep staring and your eyes will pop out.
Care to roll?
Roll them, man. Ah.
You lost.
Yeah, I know.
Care to roll?
Oh, yes, full house already.
You lost.
I know, I lost.
Watch out for the left hook.
Care to roll? Your luck was in.
You can challenge better players now, but we'll gladly play you.
Left hook.
What do you want? Shall we roll a few?
Why does it... Of course I lose.
You lost. What do you want?
Careful.
Shall we?
Oh, of course, it says a higher full house.
You lost.
Wait till he drops his fucking guard.
What do you? Shall we? You won.
Careful.
No. Try Einar Gorzel from the Craftsman's District. Beat him and who knows? Maybe even...
Thanks.
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
So?
Some of the...
So?
Some of
Wait till he drops his fucking guard! We have sinned, forgive us.
Alright. Here's the brothel. Come on, what's wrong with this?
You free?
What's going on, Geralt?
You'll get a chance to show your mettle.
I sent the boys.
It's no pick.
My people.
I think it's... Laredo wants the Scoia'tael gone for good.
Yorvet sounds smarter, bigger fish than the co-
Laredo's got something going with Sheila.
You never know.
A little town deep in the forest, terrorized by Scoia'tael.
Flotsam isn't just Temeria. Ridiculous.
The Pontar, exact at the very edge.
Stuck in the middle.
The north's most important.
They say Henselt of Kedwin. The Pontar Valley will be on.
I'd like...
Naive to...
So long, Roach.
Come on, have a drink with us. Trouble. Take care. Trouble.
I wouldn't mind
A great
interest.
We did a
13 hacks.
You behaved.
What? We're not allowed.
Come on.
Right, 2.
Knife thrust.
Gladly.
Best against the Witcher. Place your bets, gentle. 10 to 1 on. Witcher, map on the wall. Best wins.
What?
There they are! Those are the shitheads who desecrated Vale Patis' statue.
Pitchforks! Which will you say, Bumpkin?
What's going on?
Nothing. We had a little competition.
They threw knives at a statue of Vale Patis. It's blasphemy! Our gods desecrated by soldiers.
They're no ordinary soldiers, but blue stripes. Know what that means?
Blue or green, it's all the same to me. They're horsens, all of them.
What did you say?
I just...
You said what you thought. Good, that's the way. Beer for this brave man. And drink to my health. Here's to the whore's son, Vernon Roach.
Vernon.
You've got shitty glassware in Flotsam. Not fit for a hero, but I've got an idea. Drink the Horson's beer from the floor.
Geralt, do something.
I'll try. Vernon. Leave him alone. It's not worth it.
You don't know shit. Consider this your lucky day, mongrels, and get out of here. I have to take a walk.
You're too hard on Roach.
I don't like sadists.
Vernon was a half-orphan.
What does that have to do with it?
He was raised in poverty. His mother turned to whoring to keep them from starving. The other children called him a whore
Blank.
son.
Plank.
Hasn't been able to handle
Welcome to
that
the stream,
since.
pal.
Come on.
How are you doing today?
Drink.
Are you doing alright?
Remember when we had to wait in the cave for reinforcements?
How could I forget? We ate Pete, we were so starved.
Ah, those were the days.
Here's to Pete, tart and nutritious.
What do you say to a little competition?
All right,
a
then.
keg of beer to whoever beats Geralt at arm wrestling.
And if Geralt...
Ye get me in. Well, I'm good too.
But it sacks off many a head.
But I have some problem with this game. some
Your throat's a little dry.
frames per second drop, like FPS drop, a lot of them. I don't know why. It might be because of OBS. I have no idea. Might be the game.
Sure. If only there were that many elf women at the brothel. Let's begin. We'll see
Thank you,
if
King
13 can beat the
Plank.
Witcher.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Kudos to you. But now this arm wrestling is there we go.
13 proves too weak for the Witcher. Keep practicing there, mate.
Plow off, the lot of you. Somebody
You
pour
mad
me a
pal.
drink. Remember when I rode my horse into a tree?
Can't say I do.
Have a shot. It'll refresh your memory.
Gentlemen, now it's Fen against the Witcher.
Alright, more arm wrestling. The witch is too strong. Oh, no. There we go. Almost failed there.
Geralt, the prize is yours.
May it serve you well.
A keg of beer.
Gentlemen, to our health. Just like after the Battle of Gargu.
Aye, that was a right piss up.
I'll share your stream if you want.
To paradise.
Well, you can do whatever you want. If you want to do that, then I really appreciate it. If you don't want to, then it doesn't matter. I do still appreciate you subscribing, watching, and all that stuff. Now we'll see the problem
Got
here.
drunk as newts, you did. Never seen anything like it in my life.
What happened?
Anything like what?
Such a sight.
Meaning?
Better you don't remember.
But I want to know.
I tell you for a few or ends.
Alright then. I give him 20. Be nice to him.
There. Now talk.
Talk to the madame. She knows the details.
Alright. Like, the frames usually over 80. When I work in the town, it's like frame drop to 17. Go up to 45, then down again. I have no idea why. Like these drops. Talk to madame.
Not jarred off easily, eh?
Vi är on the upper floor. Oh, she's down. Can take a few oranges. For the good of it. This frame drops is really bad. See down below.
Keep staring and your eyes will pop out.
Only the gods may own. I can make no sense of this realm.
Alright. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You are lucky, traveler, but not enough. Only the gods may obey.
Well, this seems...
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
Watch out for the left hook. Soon I will not play this game anymore.
You'll know Giacomo Cassano.
Here. Where the hell is she? Ah, it's... wait. Over there we go.
Greetings.
Outside the wall.
Witcher Geralt?
Am I that hard to...
Taller warned me you'd be
Taller sent...
Indeed.
What's the...
I quote him faithfully. Listen to Roach in every ploughing thing, because though he's a prick, he's also... Vultures already circle Foltest's corpse, but I'll manage. Get the sons of bitches, and P.S. You really fucked up.
Give me the...
Take it. Ah, I wouldn't make much of an agent. All that secrecy and nerves and cursing. What? I quote him, P.S.
Gods.
Oh, I...
Not here though.
Stay away from me.
It's Margot.
Mutant.
Be on the ground.
Any smart asses?
Oh.
Ever heard of doing it witch and Trigger style? No, tell me.
A pleasure to see you. I believe we met in Basima.
Want some?
I'll need you to pay up front.
Nope.
What do I pay taxes for?
Remind me, which one
Yet
was this
another
Voltest they killed?
Need to find Madame. Yes.
No, I've seen that one today.
Greetings.
What can I get you, fine lad?
They say you know what happened here yesterday.
I do, but you'd be better off not asking, darling.
Talk.
Nothing's for free, especially in a brothel.
Nothing is free.
Maybe another time then.
See?
I don't know then.
Greetings.
I'll try again.
What do you
Mr. Laredo is a great man. Taxes are just as they...
What are you talking about, woman? Feeling all right? The town's
That's foolishness, Master Witcher. Shouldn't say that.
You fear him?
Don't you provoke me.
They say you
I do.
talk.
Nothing's.
Hey then. Hey up front then.
Maybe another time then.
See?
What are you talking about?
They
I do.
talk.
Nothing.
All right. Talk.
5 of you came in, or crawled in, I should say.
I was crawling.
Indeed. One of the blue ones ordered 5 girls. I gave you the best because you showed me good coin.
What happened next?
This is the interesting bit, because instead of ploughing them like the normal soldiery, you mounted them and told them to give you a ride to the port.
Can't be.
Ask the lass in the uniform then.
Vess was here too?
Sure was. She tried to stop you, but you were too much for her.
Greetings.
What can I...
Done.
Ever heard of doing it Witcher and Striggett style? No, tell me. Surely, down the flat, try to get it...
I'll need you to pay up front.
What do I pay taxes for?
I'll need you to pay up front.
What do I pay taxes?
I'll need you to...
I just want to see what happens. We do this.
What do I pay taxes
Oh,
for?
shut up then.
A pleasure to see you. I believe we met in Pazima.
Praise the goddess.
Good day.
Hey! Need a distraction, white one.
My board stiff. Remind me, which one was this? Care for a little fornicate?
Confirm. Okay then. That was it.
Welcome.
Talk to Wes. Ah, right. Know where Wes is? Okay. Leave the game. Go. I had to end it here. For now, at least. So I wish you a good night, a good day, wherever you are, and stay awesome, Dragonlings. Bye.